We are starting our What's New video for this week. Hi, my name is Tim Music. I am the CEO here at JB Prints. I keep running into more and more of you people in our showroom out there in the real world telling me that you're watching these videos. It is flattering and it is gratifying. I want to start by thanking you all very much. I think it's awesome that you're tuning in, and we're really excited that we're able to get information out to you guys in a kind of quick, neat package. In front of me today, we have something that's pretty cool. There's kind of sort of a twofold thing going on here, and it's related to Vitamix products. So Vitamix, I think we all know and love. It is a kind of kitchen standard, if you will, something that gets us results. One of those things that has worked well in the professional market for many, many years. They have gone through a little bit of a revamp as of a few months ago and updated their models quite a bit and consolidated their line. So in front of me you have here the traditional, I guess what you would call the VitaPrep from Vitamix Company, and the VitaPrep 3, which is the red one. They're really kind of sort of the cornerstone or the benchmark units for us here at JB Prints, but there is also the Bar Boss Advance, which is in their lineup for all you drink types. There's also a Vitamix XL, I believe, which is the only blender on the market that will actually blend a gallon of something. It is a monster, which is also available through JB Prints. But again, these are kind of really the key models, and they have been updated and updated smartly, if you will. And I'm going to kind of show you something really quickly. I'm going to step around to the front. Let my cameraman hopefully capture some of these things. So one of the things to quickly point out on the updates is that we have kind of sort of new and robust switches, and they move things around a little bit, but it's pretty intuitive and quick to figure out. The other cool thing that exists now that did not exist before is that there is a power switch with an indication light that lets you know the Vitamix is on. And I'm going to do that for you right now. So when you have the blue glow, I don't know, you seeing that, cameraman? The magical blue glow means that you have power and you're ready to go. If you are like me in the past, having used old Vitamixes or older versions and maybe forgot to fix the lid on and hit the power button or hit one of the switches, things start to happen. Maybe you'll have stuff on the ceiling of your kitchen. You don't have to go there anymore because now you know. See, that's off. That's on. Blue indication light exists in both the models. The other thing is now that when it is on, the turn on feature is a simple push down. All the way over here on your left side, you push it down and that shuts it off again. The dial remains in the same place. That controls the variable speeds. Again, it's on a slow, and then we're going to crank it up. Speeds. Sorry, that got a little loud. And there's also the boost feature that still exists. And that's a switch to that side. And there you are. And I will now shut it off and shut it off again. So there's kind of a two-step process. Again, the machine's off now, but this is what gets you going. It's just a push down real quick. The dial moves through the speeds, and there's your super boost. This is the standard or the introductory, however you want to refer to it, good old-fashioned VitaPrep. This is the VitaPrep 3. Does cost a little bit more money. Has more power. Sorry, I got stuff blocking it. Does have more power, more peak horsepower. If you have tendencies to want to run things for a long time, this might be the way that you want to go, or you want to be more robust. I'm going to actually get this out of the way. Here's another little trick. Here is an insider tip on Vitamix. I know you guys, some of you out there say, oh, that thing shuts off every once in a while, and it's such a pain. And that is a design feature that's for your safety, or for the safety of the unit, for the safety of your wallet. What it basically does when it shuts off, it means the machine or the motor has hit its limits or close to its limits, and it needs to cool down. And the other thing to remember, what cools the motor down is the fan that is underneath here. That's kind of sort of some of the noise that you hear coming out of here, some of the air that you feel escaping from the underneath. That fan moves at the same exact speed as the motor. So if you tend to run the unit at lower speeds, before you put it away or before you finish, you may actually want to crank it up a little bit and get the fan to move at a a much more rapid rate, a higher RPM if you will. Drive more air into there and help cool that motor. If you run any motor, whether it's in your car or any other kind of electrical thing, for too long a period of time that's too hot, it blows up. So that's the insider tip on this one. It's just a quick fail safe. Get that motor moving, get some air circulated into your Vitamix, and that will make it last a little bit longer. So now that we've gone over the basics and kind of sort of the revamp, they have also introduced something that I believe to be super duper awesome and cool. And it's an accessory. So it fits on all the Vitamix models except the XL. I believe it is a 32 ounce beaker, and it is an aeration beaker. I'm going to move this over to the side. We're going to try and actually demo it for you in a second. And what I mean by an aeration beaker is there's not actually a blade inside here. I'm going to take the lid off. We were fooling around with this a little, folks, so there's a little residual stuff in there. I know we cleaned it, but I want the cameraman to focus in there. You'll notice on the bottom that disc is not a blade, but it's a disc with a series of holes. And what it's designed to do is take things from their liquid state and aerate them dramatically. So you can take something, which we're about to take in a second, some low-fat milk, and we're going to aerate it. And you're going to see 8 ounces of milk with a lot of aeration, pretty much double in volume, and kind of sort of hold. So if you are in the coffee world, or if you are in the drink making world, and you want to incorporate a lot of air into something rapidly, this is probably the tool for you. You can work in relatively large batches. You no longer have to kind of jam a stick blender into maybe something small. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm more than sure you chef types out there who want to put a foam sauce on your plate. Some of you may say that's old, you don't want to do that stuff anymore, but if you stabilize it, whatever your liquid is slightly, and you aerate it in here, I'm pretty sure you're going to get a very nice result. Again, that hasn't been vetted yet, but knowing what I know, I think you'll be good to go. So without further, we're going to try. We're going to demo it here for you. Give us 1 second. Hang out. I got a little milk under here, and yes, it is in an ice bath, and you'll see the words low fat on there. We haven't done any switcheroos. This is not heavy cream. This is not filled, full fat milk. It's 1% to be exact. It's not exactly skim either, so it has a little bit of fat in it. I'm going to put 8 ounces, a measured 8 ounces into here. I'm pouring it in, pouring it in, pouring it in, using the beaker indicators as the measurement. I'm at the 8 ounce mark. Put it away, back on my little magical ice bath underneath here. We're going to close it up. Make sure the lid is on tight always. This is kind of sort of a snap-on lid. Make sure everything is where it needs to be. Again, I have the indication light in blue, tells me that it's on. I'm going to actually dial this down a little bit so we go through the motions. The push down to get power, to get it moving. You see the product moving. I'm going to do the boost. I'm going to boost it up and we'll let it get some air. I'm going to count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we shut it down completely, and let's take a look. So that's 8 ounces. We're at about the 14 ounce line, if you will. Let's see what we got. I did this before, I hope it works. So you notice there's a lot of air in this product. You know what? We're going to let it go a little longer. I dropped the ball, I was too impatient. 10 seconds is not long enough. So let me run it again. Bring it up slow, we use the dial this time. You guys bear with me. I didn't do a count before, so I don't know how really long it takes. So we'll go with a visual cue here. I'll take a peek. Looks pretty good. So we got a lot of air into that product. Not enough air again. This is my epic fail of the week, everybody, but I'm willing to try again. I literally did this moments before this video, and I think patience is getting the best of me here. afraid of making this product too warm, which is what I might have done. I might have broke it, but I don't think so. But either way, you'll see, you get a foam that kind of sort of holds up. You get a nice aerated beaker of product. I'll kind of sort of put it on this plate. Again, this is just straight low-fat milk. Naps the spoon, if you will. Good stuff. I hope you guys found this informative as I fumble through and try and put this back on. I hope you guys found this one informative. I think this is a good tool. It'll help you eliminate, again, smaller batch processing of things that you want to aerate really, really quickly. Coffee house types, fine dining restaurant types who want to aerate sauces. It's just another nice added benefit. Again, it fits on all models. Just to show you the switcheroo, it'll work. It'll work. It's awesome. One other thing I wanted to throw in here at the end, I don't know if you've noticed the man in black. I've kind of switched up my garb this week. This is a jacket from a New York City-based apparel company, chef apparel workwear company called Tillet. They do awesome, awesome stuff. We're going to be introducing some of their jackets and some of their work shirts into our line soon. Super comfortable. This is like my debut as a plus-size model. I'm a big dude, but yet they still have my size. Fits extremely well, easy to wear, lightweight, all the things that you want in the kitchen. Really clean, nice look. They have limited logos, nice little cool logo down here. I don't know if you can see that or not, Mr. Cameraman, but there's the Tillet logo. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty far out of frame, but there you go. Really cool added feature of a snapback for an apron back here. You get the deal, guys. We'll have them really soon. We'll feature them. We love you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.